Hey everybody, welcome back to Home Economics. I'm your instructor, Erica, and today is another field trip. So my family and I got together and we took a trip to the Lake St. Louis Farmers Market. And everyone who knows me knows I love a good farmers market. So let's put our seatbelts on, let's hop in the car, and let's head to the farmers market. One of my favorite things about visiting a farmers market is that every booth has a story. Instead of buying food that traveled hundreds or even thousands of miles to get to the grocery store, you're meeting the people who planted the seeds, harvested the vegetables, baked the bread, or created the products by hand. It creates a connection to your food that you just don't get anywhere else. Shopping local also helps to strengthen the community. Every purchase supports small businesses, family farms, and entrepreneurs who are investing right back into the area. It's a simple way to keep dollars circulating locally while encouraging more people to grow fresh food and create unique products. And of course, the produce is often one of the biggest highlights. Because fruits and vegetables are usually harvested much closer to when they're sold, they're often fresher, more flavorful, and in season. Shopping seasonally also inspires me to cook differently throughout the year and try ingredients I might normally overlook. But farmers markets aren't just about produce. You'll often find fresh flowers, local honey, homemade jams, baked good, artisan cheeses, handcrafted items, and so much more. Every market has its own personality, and that's part of what makes visiting them so much fun. As someone who loves cooking at home, I always leave with new ideas. Seeing what's in season usually determines what ends up on my dinner table that week, and it's a great reminder that some of the best meals start with the freshest ingredients. So, whether you're looking to support local businesses, eat more seasonally, or simply enjoy mornings outdoors, farmers markets are worth adding to your weekend routine. Whether you're looking to support local businesses, eat more seasonally, or simply enjoy a morning outdoors, farmers markets are worth adding to your weekend routine. You'll never know what you'll discover, who you'll meet, or what ingredients will inspire your next meal. All right, so obviously you have to see what I got at the market. So let's do a haul. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, starting strong, we have some Buzzy Bees elderberry infused honey. So my husband and I love local honey. We consume a lot of it in teas, especially during the wintertime. And so we know elderberry is good for the immune system. And so I'm like, oh, well, let's get some honey infused with that. And so that way, if anybody gets sick as it starts to get cold, we've got some elderberry honey. So next up, we have Mama Morgan's blueberry lemon jam. So I've actually never heard of blueberry lemon jam or those two combined in a jam. So I'm like, I love those two flavors together. So I had to get some of this. So this is another local vendor that's in St. Louis. And so actually, we're going to give this a try. Mmm. Okay. So it's much more blueberry forward than lemon. The lemon is a little bit more faint, but this is really great. This would be great on some toast in the morning, or even if you want to put on your waffles, your French toast, or we'll do whatever you want with it. But this is really good. Coming in strong, we have this giant, beautiful orange zucchini. I had never seen an orange zucchini before. I've always seen them like very yellow or green, but this one was orange, and I was like, well, I love zucchinis, one of my favorite vegetables. Had to get one of these. And I have two recipes in mind of what I want to do with this. Next up is chestnut red garlic. So I found a garlic stand, and me and my mom were like, ooh, let's stop there. And so they had a lot of different varieties of garlic for different purposes. And this one in particular, they say is best for baking and roasting. And so I'm like, that's perfect. Now, I did buy some blackberries, and I accidentally got some blackberry juice on some of these, which is why they look a little red. But very excited to try these out. And these came from the Lee Farm of Rosati. Then I got some ground beef. This is something I usually pick up anytime I go to a farmer's market. I usually get some different types of meat, but ground beef is usually something I always get. This came from the Shet Farm, and this is located in Breeze, Illinois. Now let's get into some of these baked goods. So I got some sourdough bread. I love, love, love sourdough bread. I could eat this every day for every meal. Love it. So this comes from the Nourished Baker. And let's see, where are they located? In O'Fallon, Missouri. And so I had to get some of this, and they were so friendly. There's a few different vendors that kind of stick out of my head of who I got to chat with, and I remember them being super duper nice. And then I got some pizza bread. So they were giving this out as samples. And so my mom and I stopped and got some. And we ended up splitting this loaf of bread. So this is not a full loaf. But the ladies here at this stand, which they are with the Wild Crumb Co., so nice. They're actually a best friend duo that started a bakery. So they do different breads and other sweet treats. And so they were super nice. And I'm like, absolutely, I want to support. So it's another great vendor I got a chance to talk to. And last but not least, and this is probably my favorite vendor of the day, her name was Erica. So, of course, Erica to Erica had to support. And so she's with Erica's Baking Co. And so she does different gooey butter cakes. So, if you're in St. Louis, or actually, if you're not from the St. Louis area, gooey butter cake is a staple around here. And so she had all different flavors. She had fantastic energy. And I'm like, absolutely, girls, like, let me get something. So I actually got a peanut butter and chocolate chip gooey butter cake, which I've never had a flavor like this before. So definitely was excited to try. And actually, let's try it right now. I love the smell of peanut butter. I just, mm-hmm. That is really good. Oh, it's so peanut buttery and it's got little mini chocolate chips in it. Delicious. Definitely check her out. So that's all I have for this particular haul. I'm going to list the different vendors that I purchased from in the comments below. So thanks for tuning in and thanks for going on a little field trip with us. Be sure to attend our next class and I will see you soon. All right, class dismissed.